Hey everyone, we are back for our third week of the program, and I wanted to talk to you today about activity versus exercise. And for our purposes, we are going to think of those as two separate things. There's activity and there's exercise. Now, this 6-week program, I'm providing the exercise you need to keep your bones, muscles, heart, brain healthy, keep them changing. That is what this 6-week program provides. But what is the activity? So let's just kind of define what we're talking about to begin with. Exercise, in kind of how we think about it, that would be going to a group fitness class for 45 to 60 minutes, completing a 1-hour strength workout at the gym, going for a brisk walk or a brisk run for 30 minutes to an hour, where you're really getting your heart rate up, exerting energy. You're able to say maybe 2 to 3 words without, you're not, I get dog, but you can say, yes, I know. As your kids keep asking you questions or grandkids and just me where my kids interrupt me during my workouts. Okay, good to know. But that you can say 1 to 2 words in between, that's kind of a good way to measure your exercise. Now, what is activity? Activity is the steps you get throughout the day. If you wear a fitness tracker that say, 10,000 steps, that say 4,000 steps, 7,000 steps. Cleaning the house, that's activity. Parking your car the farthest away you can from the entrance when you get into the parking lot and walking into the store, that's activity. Playing outside with kids and grandkids and dogs and spouses and family members, that's activity. Playing, a little game of volleyball or something. Gardening, yard work, those are all things that are activity. Now that we have kind of both of them defined, one is not better than the other, and one is not more important than the other. They both are important. We need them both. So otherwise, if we just have exercise and we don't have activity, then we become what is known, this phenomenon, as active couch potatoes. So this is someone, think you work at an office desk job. You sit for a majority of your day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're able to hit up a group fitness class for 45 minutes, but that's it. That's all the activity that you get. I know I just said activity. That's all the body movement, the exercise that you get. You don't get any activity outside of that because you're sitting at a desk for a majority of the time. We don't put our muscles to work outside of that fitness class or outside of the gym. And so when we're not doing that, we're not doing what the fitness class is meant to serve. Fitness class is meant to help serve us outside of the gym, outside of the class. We're not meant to be slaves to the class. The class is meant to serve us when we leave those doors. That is how a fitness class should work. But another thing, we miss out on accountability of being in a group fitness class. We miss out on the resistance training, cardiorespiratory training. We're being really active, but we're just not getting the other activity outside of that. Or we think, well, I'm really active, so I don't need to go to do something at a gym. Well, what if, because your muscles haven't been strengthened, your balance hasn't been challenged, when you reach to do that activity or you pick up that grandchild as you're running and playing, you pull a muscle or you get winded and you can't continue that activity because you've not done anything to challenge those muscles, to improve your balance, to increase your cardiorespiratory training, and you can't be active anymore. So that's kind of why we need them both. We too often mix up our priorities and we can prioritize and put too much emphasis on exercise and make our world a slave to the exercise part. And I think that's good. I think we should schedule our exercise class. We should schedule our exercise time, but we have that time so that we can go out and be active with our family and friends and be able to move our bodies strong with endurance and stamina for the long haul of it. So we either don't prioritize the exercise part, or we don't prioritize the activity part. And so something I want you to think about this week: as long as you are completing the program, you have got the exercise part down. How can you increase your activity this week? So something to think about. I'm going to check in with that question. So how can you increase your activity this week? And if you want to, you over in the Facebook group, you can comment and let us know how you're going to do that so that the group can help, keep one another accountable to that. So love to see you continue this discussion over in the Facebook group.